Let me tell you, joining us today are two very special ladies talking about something that is near and dear to my heart. Many people know that I'm a big organ donation advocate. So many people have so many questions about it. So both Tara and Macy, thank you so much for joining us today. You know, when people start to ask you questions about being able to donate, what's like the first thing that they ask you? Anybody?
First thing they ask you about becoming an organ donor? So, well, in our case, it was come from a tragedy for our family. Our daughter was 13 years old and had an accident on the ski slopes. And when we were in the hospital and were learning that she was not going to survive, we were approached by a nurse who asked the question. She said, "Your daughter's a beautiful candidate for organ donation. Would you consider it?" And we had never talked about organ donation in our family, not even once. But we knew that it was the right decision for our family because of how other-centered Taylor was. And Taylor saved and improved the lives of 5 people with her gifts of life.
When you say that out loud,
Yeah.
I know that you're used to telling the story, but when you really think about that, how do you feel about your daughter's legacy being that big?
Yeah, I mean, it's truly amazing that she was part of a miracle. I mean, and how many of us in our life can truly say we saved lives, right? I think her legacy is just living on in so many ways, not just the ripple effect of good through the recipients that received her organs, but also for their families and friends and all the work we're doing in her name and honor through Taylor's Gift Foundation.
You know, I know that Taylor's Gift Foundation is doing some amazing things. Macy, you work with things like this all the time. I know you personally know exactly what it is to even receive an organ. What are some of the conversations that you're having with people now in 2022 about organ donation and some of the really cool programs out there for it?
So one of the really amazing things is April 1st, marking the beginning of Donate Life Month, is an opportunity for us to talk about donors. And one of the new things that I think is very important is learning about these donor families like Tara's and understanding what those donor families need in order to process the entire event that starts with tragedy and ends in hope and giving life. So we are learning from the research that my team at NYU Langone has been working on to understand how much we can improve the lives and the mental health of these family members by offering them better emotional support. And so the Taylor's Gift Foundation created a program that I'm looking at to make sure this is a great fit for families that need the support and help.
Tara, tell me a little bit about what you all get a chance to do with Taylor's Gift, because I think that this is a pretty phenomenal opportunity for folks to get involved.
Yes, so Taylor's Gift Foundation, we started a new program called our Kindred Hearts program, and it is really made so that no donor family ever has to grieve alone. In our program, we offer support groups and individual and family support at no cost at all to the donor family because, we understand as a donor family ourselves that the grief comes from that is very sudden because organ donation usually comes out of an accident or tragedy, but then you also have this gratefulness that your loved ones saved lives. So a donor family's grief is really where grief and gratitude kind of share the same space. So it's very unique and different. And as a family that's walked that, we wanted to help other families in that space receive the emotional support they need.
That's amazing. My goodness. What a testimony. That just hits me right here. Macy, I know you're from here in Indianapolis. I know that you're working in New York now. How can Hoosiers get involved with something like this?
Yeah, so right now, this program is being offered nationally. So if you are a family member and have been affected by organ donation, you can reach out to the Taylor's Gift Foundation and they can provide you all of the required kind of information to get started with the program. If you want to register to be an organ donor, you can go to registerme.org, and also the local organ procurement organization, the Indiana Donor Network, is also a wonderful resource that you can go to learn more about being an organ donor.
And to anybody out there, the time to think about it is now. What a great gift to give if you're able.
Yes, and organ donation is a beautiful way to outlive yourself. We understand that it's not an easy topic at all, but the most important thing is to have a conversation with your family too, and a way to bring it up, because a lot of people think when they think of organ donation, they think of death, but organ donation is all about life. And the way to bring this up to your family is ask your family, how do you want to outlive yourself? How do you want to leave a lasting difference in the lives of others? And organ donation is a beautiful way to do that.
Wow. Perfect conversations to start the month. Ladies, thank you so much.